Only the strong survives. People are wondering, how did you overcome so much hardships? Folks, this is why people are wondering. And this is why people are getting up all in your business, because they know only the strong survives. Somebody like you overcame so many obstacles, hardships. You've been through hell and back. But people are wondering at the same time, how did you do it? How did he do it? How did she do it? They want to know. Because they really been down. They would have folded a long time ago. When I said a long time, they would have folded a long, long time ago. But first, what you gotta understand is, people is not gonna understand the things you have put yourself through because you wanted a better life. You ain't want to be mediocre. You ain't want to be the same. You want to be different or weird, whatever you want to call it. But I'd rather be weird than be the same. But you had to put yourself through so many hardships, so many obstacles and trials and tribulations. You understand? You had to do all these things that you were willing to put yourself through. And guess what? You overcame a lot of it. And what they fail to realize is, when you put yourself through so much headache, not headache in a bad way, but when you try to do right, guess what? There's still going to be some more problems along the way. But guess what? You're going to be strong enough and tough enough to get through that because you got God by your side. And people are wondering, how? That's the question. Who, what, and how, and where? And how did you do it? Now they wondering. Half the world was talking about you. But guess what? You still kept your head on straight because you kept your mind focused on the prize. And that's the main thing. You will remain in focus out here. So while they so busy wondering, how did you do it? How did you make it out of that situation? How did you pull yourself up out of that situation? You got everybody in your community so astonished. They're so flabbergasted. They cannot believe it. There's so much disbelief. Because somebody like you came from nothing, ended up having something, having everything, as a matter of fact. People are scratching their head, they wriggling their ears at the same freaking time because they can't understand. How did somebody like you pull yourself out of that situation? They can't believe it. They wondering. They doing like this. How did that brother do it? How did she do it? They are inspired by you. And they might not tell you this, but they send back thinking to themselves, dang, I want to be just like him. Dog, I'm inspired by him. I'm inspired by her. This is why you catch people looking at you all crazy looking and whatnot. Some of these looks can be inspiring, and some of them can be due to jealousy. But due all the jealousy, these people are inspired by you. Because they run away. How did you do it? What made you do it? But let's get a little bit personal. You did this because you got tired of staying in that same neighborhood. You got tired of living in that hometown. You got tired of it. You got tired of the BS. You got tired of the bull crap. You got tired of seeing the same old people. Your mama, your daddy, your ancestors, your grandparents, they put up with it. But guess what? When you was born into that family tree, you were the only one that did something about it. You say, you know what? I'm not going to live the life my parents or my grandparents live. I'm going to do something about this. I'm going to be the one that break that generational curse. I'm going to be the one that going to be making the money up in this family. I sure am. You put a stop to all that. And people wondering how. They are scratching their head, banging their head against the wall because they're so confused. Because you strong. Only the strong survive, ladies and gentlemen. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. It's eat or be freaking eaten. You are a lion. You are a tiger. You got the eye of the tiger right now. The ball is in your freaking court. But them, these people, the same people that's wondering, how did you do it? Now, do you think would they be able to put themselves, what you had put yourself through? It could be a simple yes, but at the same time, I think not. Because everybody ain't got that dog in them. They ain't got that rough rider in them. They ain't got that, that beast in them. They ain't got that beast mode in them. But people look at you like you crazy, like you done something wrong. No, you ain't done nothing wrong. You doing everything right. Let them look at you like you crazy. Don't even look at them. Don't even acknowledge them. Don't acknowledge their presence. Don't acknowledge nothing. Because these people need to realize if they want their life to be better, they got to make some changes in life. If they really getting tired of living that same old boring life, they need to do some updating. They need to do some changes. So how you going to do some changes if you scared to move? They need to move. Don't expect to pray for something. It still be standing there. That ain't going to work. How you going to pray for something if you just not doing nothing? That don't make no sense to me. Pray to God and then do something about it. Move one foot, he'll move the other. Move one hand, he'll do the other. Which means when you put in the work, he's going to do the rest. But you got to keep on putting in the work, ladies and gentlemen. Which I know y'all do. I know y'all doing that. So whoever watching this, I know you putting in the work. But I bet you got people asking you, man, how you do that? How you overcame all these hardships and obstacles, man? How did you do it, shawty? They want to get all in your business. People are literally asking you personal questions. How did you do it? What made you overcome a lot of this stuff? And you may tell them what you had to do or what you did. But the question that I'm asking is, will they be able to do something about it? Sometimes I wonder if people can put themselves, what you have put yourself through. Sometimes I be wondering, because not everybody ain't got that dog in them like I said. But them hardships only made you even more tougher and more stronger, ladies and gentlemen. And what these people fail to realize is, if you want to make a change in life, you got to do something about it. President Barack Obama said it years ago, it's time for a change. Rest in peace to Sam Cooke. He even said that a change was going to come. And the change did come. And when you made that change, Lord have mercy. So many people looking at you like, they can't believe it. You, the can't get right guy, the can't get right girl, the can't get right having you know what. They thought you couldn't get nothing right in life. Now look at you now. You got everything right. You went from wrong to being right. You went from left to being right. Now, look at them. They want to ask all these questions. They got their pen, they got their notebook. They want to know everything about you from A to Z, from 1 to 100. But you ain't finna tell them everything, because you know why? Half of this was God's plan. God was working right through you. People need to realize and gotta understand. If you really want to make changes in life and you serious about this, you got to put in the work. You got to do what you got to do. Because there's going to be some days you're going to want to quit. And you felt like that too. You felt like giving up. You feel like, F this. I don't want to do this no more. I'm tired of this. I'm going to go live a regular life just like them. But something inside of you, A voice was in your head like, don't you do it. That one that, but God talking to you. No, You know when you get that gut tuition, that's God right there like, come on, son. Come on, daughter. Come on. Keep putting in the work. Go back out there and fight. I know you're tired, but go out there and fight. God is literally your hype man. He is cheering you up right now. When you ain't got no more fighting you, like, guess what? He could put some more in you. Just like when you need some water in your body and they get you pump up. You know what I'm saying? To all my people out there that work out, when you drinking your Gatorade or water, guess what it do? It get you pump up. But in this situation, it's the same freaking way. Because we all tired. We all gonna get tired. We all gonna get tired. We gonna get frustrated. We all human. We ain't robots. Hell, even robots give out sometime. But at the same time, what I'm trying to say is, these hardships, they don't stop. They come and they go. It's like ups and downs that keep on going. Like roller coaster. Up and down, up and down, up and down. It just keep on going. It ain't gonna stop. Excuse me, that's life, ladies and gentlemen. That is life. But people still looking at you like you got it made. But you still struggle from here to there. You may go do this and that, whoever you is. Personal issues, personal problems. But guess what? You ain't let that stop you though. You came up with no excuses. But there, they got every excuse in the book. I'm talking about the elementary school excuse. The dog ate my homework. The dog did this. The dog did that. I can't do that because of this or because of that. So let me tell you something. Or let me tell you this. If a guy in a wheelchair still can play basketball, what's your excuse? People will come up with the lamest excuses ever. I'm talking about excuses don't even make sense. But no, they don't want to put themselves through that because they're so comfortable. They're so comfortable of being in that comfort zone. They've been in that comfort zone for so many years. They can't even get out of it because it feels so good to them. I just think I just stay right here. I just like it. That's why you're not going nowhere, like, because you're still standing right there. Yeah, girl, you go ahead. I just gonna sit right here and be nothing in life. Okay. I guess where you're gonna take off and leave her behind. Because she's so stuck in her comfort zone. She don't want to go nowhere in life. But you went through all the hardships, the battles, the demons. You slayed them all. And your homegirl that you left behind, your ex-friend, now she wondering, how did you do it? What made you have so much energy inside of you? What made you go so freaking hard? Because like I said, you got tired of living that regular life. You got tired of being in that hometown. You wanted to move, and guess what? You moved. You literally got tired of it. People been staying in their hometown for their whole life and they travel nowhere. They do nothing with their life. They ain't even want to take a risk. But you, my friend, was the only one in your family or in your hometown that took a freaking risk. Now they want to know. Or they want to claim you. Don't let them see you on TV or on a podcast with other people talking. Yo, that's my cousin. That's my brother. That's my such and such. Knowing doggone well they won't even really your friend or they won't really rock it with you like that. People will make all these excuses, talking about they knew you and everything. Like, get out of here with all that. GFTO, get the freak out of here with that. Like, seriously. People will always do that when you make it big. But where they was at when you were going through these hardships, nowhere to be found. But as you come out of them hardships and make it to the top, guess what? The strong survive, ladies and gentlemen. It's a jungle out there. It is a straight up jungle out there. This is a eat or be eaten world. Ain't no pacifiers, ain't no pampers. Well, for the little kids, but I'm talking about for the adults. This is a dog-eat-dog world out here. This ain't easy. Nobody said we're gonna be easy. Well, guess what? So you had to be hardcore. Fellas, I'm talking to the fellas. You got to be hardcore. Because ain't nothing gonna come near your way. You gotta go out there. You gotta snatch it. You gotta take it. Ladies, my ladies out there, my real queens, I'm pretty sure y'all got the same attitude and same energy as well. You don't want to be given nothing. So guess what, ladies? You had to take it as well. You went through hardship as well. People that's asking you questions. How you did this? How you did that? They acting like TMZ right now. All up in your face like they winning the wheels. You be like, whoa, 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 back up, let me breathe. Good God. But if I were y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I'd tell them this. God was right there every step of the way. But the rest, you got to figure it out on your own. This ain't for everybody. Everybody can't do what everybody is doing. Everybody won't be able to make it that far. Everybody can't do this. That's what I'll tell them. But I'll tell them this, though. Only the strong survives. So are you with me or you against me? That's why I would ask them. If you're against me, get the hell away from me. Get the Sam hell away from me. If you ain't about that life. So let's sit there on your bleachers, just like the fan you are, and watch me play this doggone game. Watch me run into that field. You finna be like Tom Brady out in that field. You finna be like Michael Jordan or Kobe in that court. On the court. You finna be like Mike Tyson back in the day in that boxing ring. Muhammad Ali. Ducking and dodging. But that's what life is all about. Facing challenges. Ducking and dodging them like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, and all them. But once you give a life a punch and knock it out, I guarantee you, you will make it. But you sitting in this land, life beat you up. You come up with all these doggone excuses. Talking about you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, guess what? They, not y'all, but they still gonna be stuck in the same doggone box. Scared to get out of the box. Think outside of the box. They gonna be that crowd stuck in that barrel with them other crowds. Because they ain't did nothing with their own lives. But you, my friend, you went through so much hell. You went through so much. I don't know who this is for, but somebody that's watching this, you went through a lot. That's all I can say. I don't know your story, but God knows your story. And you know your own story as well. We all been through something. We all been through hell and back. And look at us. We still standing. And like I said in my other video, who is going to stop us? Because not only hardships, you're going to have people coming up against you, turning their back on you, trying to hurt you. But they only building you up. They only, what's the word I'm looking for? They only motivating you. So you let them do what they got to do. And you do what you got to do. You got to get yours and they got to get theirs. And you're going to get yours regardless. You're going to get that trophy. You're going to get the W when it's all said and done. But if you haven't got it yet, it's not over. It ain't over till God says it's over. And this right here, that's the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. So when they ask you, how, who, what, when, and how that you overcame so many hardships, so many obstacles, tell them, only the strong survives. Only the strong survives. And God was right there the whole time when I was going through these hardships. So if you with me or against me, And if you're ready, come along with us. But if you're not, stay right where you at and watch us win.